What's up, guys? How's it going? It's been quite a week, hasn't it? I have not been on Facebook Live for one whole week. From today, I have to say that's probably the longest amount of time that's gone by without getting on. And it's because I was sick and not able at all. So I'm really, really happy to be back. You guys don't even know. Like you don't even know. So make sure to say hello when you get here live. This is going to be a fantastic video to share out and get your friends involved in the conversation because I'm about to lay down a slightly different angle on the shit show that is America right now. And, that's what I like to do. Excuse my sounding like I've been a smoker for like 80 years too. But I'm going to have to cover this up, and it's been a real train wreck over here as well. Pretty much it matched the level of vibration that has been going on for a lot of people. So hi, Adrian. Oh, crap. I have to jump on a call. Okay, love. Nice to see you. Hi, Sally Catherine. Hi, Dominique. Hi, Crystal. Make sure to say hello. Happy birthday, Crystal. Miss 1111, baby. You are awesome. Make sure to share the video out now and tell me in the comments that you shared, and I will give you a holla and a shout out because here's the truth. We need to talk about this shit, okay? And a lot of people are talking about it. I have seen it roll through my news feed. I have seen people getting on live. I've seen people talking about it, but we need to continue to talk. We need to keep the lines of communication open, and we need to be here for one another because I truly believe that's what this time in history is about. And I got chills. Ha! So it's true. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Christy. Have a blast chatting with your people. Thanks, Adrian. Yeah, you guys, say hello when you get here. Tell me once you have shared the video. You know, all you have to do is just the bottom left corner, press share. And what's fun is that your friends will get on live and you guys can chat with each other, which is really awesome too. I love that feature in Facebook. Hi, Sarah. Hi, you guys. So yeah, again, excuse my head cold. I have not gotten on live because I was sick and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't put you through the torture. You would have just probably felt really bad for me. Thanks for sharing, Ashley. It does show me actually over here. Oh, they have a new feature, you guys. So it just told me here, it didn't tell you if someone shared your video on the live stream before, but it does. Very good. I love that. Nice. Well played, Facebook. Thanks, Sarah. My hair I really like it like this, but I got a facial today and it was super greasy. So this is an awesome remedy for greasy hair. Hi, Wendy. All right, you guys, let's break it down. Oh, Christy, thank you so much because I don't know, you guys, if you know, when you have a head cold, you feel like hell. And I just didn't even look in the mirror. And one time I passed the mirror and I was no makeup, had been snotting everywhere. And I was oh my God, I look like death. It really was so bad. So I was I'm putting freaking makeup on today and I don't care. I'm moving past it. Energetically, I am moving past it. Sarah, thank you for sharing. Oh my goodness. All right. So let's talk about the reality of what's happening in our country. And if you're sick of talking about it, I totally feel you. And at the same time, I think we really need to keep it top of mind because here's what I think. What normally happens when we have a new president and we get through the whole campaigning mess that we all follow and it's super dramatic and all of a sudden, boom, we have a new president. Well, I know for me, what I do is I just don't ever think about it again. I never think about who the president is or what they're up to. And truly, I tend to have a totally blind eye to what's happening. And there is something happening that is much larger than any of us. And it's much larger than President-elect Donald Trump. It's not even really about him at all. So this is where I'm at with it, you guys. We'll just take a deep breath together here. Hillary Clinton was a Band-Aid. She was a band-aid to say, let's just keep going in the trend that we're trending in. Let's cover our faces with a mask and pretend like there is not a complete devastation happening in our country. And that would have been fine, right? Like, say Hillary Clinton would have gotten elected. Most people I know were not that excited about her anyway. We just were going to vote for her because she was better than a-hole over there, right? Let's be real. Now, what that does is just says, oh yeah, it's good enough. Like, it's good enough, whatever. And I'm kind of sick of living that way. And the reality is what President-elect has brought to the surface is a complete shit show of really, really unhappy, unempowered Americans. And I just want to say this. I do not speak for everybody. What I am talking about mainly is probably my super narrow mind of seeing the television, seeing people being interviewed, and seeing those states in the Midwest flip from blue to red. And I understand very well why they did that, right? So I'm sure there are really good people that voted for our now president, and that's fine. I don't have any judgment about any of that. But what I want to say is that there was a lot of unhappiness happening and a lot of devastation and powerlessness going on in our country that we had no idea about. And what this campaign has done is bring it all to the surface. And like I said, Hillary would have just been, okay, it's like it's all to the surface. I just keep getting this like image of a pimple, like a disgusting pimple. It's like so gross, but it's like it's going to fucking explode, right? And then Hillary would have come in and just been like, no, you guys, it's all cool. It's all cool. We're good. We're Democrats. We've got this. And that would not have been the truth, you guys. The truth is that right now, this time in history is a time of spiritual awakening. And I know that you feel it. And I want you guys to tap some hearts if you feel it. If you feel it in your life, a sense of empowerment, a sense of more, a sense that you are meant for more and that you are here for a reason at this time in history. Where are the hearts? I know you guys feel me. Where are the hearts? Throw some hearts up because we have to stand in this. Because this is the only fucking power we have, you guys. And it is the most powerful thing there is. I like to think about things in terms of Star Wars. And to think about the idea of the dark and the light. And what is happening is a lot of darkness. And it's there. And we can't avoid it. We can't avoid the darkness because when we avoid the darkness, it becomes illness. And I cry. It becomes illness. And I know you guys all feel it. And what we have the opportunity to do is to claim what we already know is ours. And that is our light and our time of spiritual awakening. And from there, it's time to hit the fucking ground running, right? Let's hit the ground running. And for me, because I am an online entrepreneur, that means showing up here right now in my light, in my truth, sharing it, and you being inspired by that, and me being inspired by that, and us inspiring each other to hold hands and walk forward into the darkness. Because we can't avoid it anymore. It's in our face. And yeah, Hillary won the popular vote, but America has spoken. It's spoken and it's loud and clear. And I don't truly believe that it's about racism and sexism. I believe that those are band-aids as well. I don't think that what most of those people in those states that flipped from red to blue and all of the people who just want something different, they just ignored those things that Donald Trump said. They just ignored his message, right? That overlaying message. And they just believed that he was going to fix their financial problems. That's what this is all about. It's all about joblessness and factories being closed down. And what he did, you guys, is he is magic. He's magic. And you know what? So was Darth Vader. Let's get real. There is magic inside of the dark and the light. And I didn't see it. I didn't see any of it as it was happening because it just was all such a shit show and so negative, in the press. And I got on the bandwagon too of like, what a disgusting man. And I did not think there was any way he was going to get elected. And what I see now is that he is a marketing genius. First of all, obviously, he's a very good businessman. Whatever that looks like to you, he's successful at accomplishing his goals. For sure. And he is using the law of attraction because he knew he was going to win because he had a foolproof strategy. It's so obvious, right? He was like, what message does America need to hear? What message does that edge, like, is going to give me that edge? And then he went into those states and fucking mobbed it, right? It's just like online marketing. Like, get on Facebook, get in front of people, tell them who you are, tell them your message, tell them that you can solve their problems. And he did that. And people believed him. And more than anything, people have those problems because you can't sell somebody a solution to a problem they don't have. And it really is amazing. Like when it all started turning the other night, I was like, oh my God, wow. He just pulled the wool over all of our eyes because this is what you guys, so I do Facebook marketing, right? And here's the thing about algorithms. Algorithms are everything. And what he did essentially was get himself kicked to the top of the news feed constantly. He was constantly in our media news feed and in social media. How you do that is you have a lot of followers. And if you have a very compelling, what's the word? I'm looking for a word when it's like two different things. One thing is this way, one thing is that way. Polarizing, right? He has such a polarizing message that he got himself into the news constantly. I don't truly believe that's what it's about. And I don't know what his agenda is, you guys. This is not my forte at all. I'm truly speaking more to the greater lesson, the larger lesson. What can we now do with all of this? What can we do with this powerlessness? Because that is what got him elected, is the powerlessness that all these people feel because they don't have jobs and they want someone to come in and give them their jobs back and save them from their poverty. And now what's happening is in the media and in Portland, you guys, Portland, what is happening? Portland, the only place where there's fucking riots happening. That's where I live. And what's happening is now we are answering that powerlessness with powerlessness. And that's what people are saying. They're going out, they're standing there being interviewed, and most of them are not rioting, which is fantastic. Certainly speak your truth. But the truth is they feel powerless. They feel afraid and powerless. And that is the exact same feeling that got him elected. So let's get past that. Let's get past it. Let's get past it now, right now, in this live stream. Let's all commit to ourselves that we are going to own our power no matter what that looks like. And for me, because I believe in a wholeness in life, that looks like truly honoring myself, right? Starting with yourself. You got to have your spiritual practice on point, your physical practice on point, your mental game stimulated, your business thriving, because that is the shit that nobody can take from you. And that is ultimate power, because then we have a clear mind and we're able to show up and not get caught up in the fear and bullshit that everyone else is trying to sell, right? Because that is what now, half of America? Half of America didn't even vote at all. Didn't even vote. So that's pretty powerless. It's pretty powerless, right? The other half of America voted, and half of those people felt powerless, so they wanted to elect somebody that's going to give them what they think they need. And then the other half of the people voted for someone that was just good enough, right? I mean, all across the board, it's just a big shit show of a place desperately calling for personal power. And because happens to be what I do, right? This is how I walk in life. This is what I teach. This is my calling in life. I feel especially lit up by it. And I feel like it charges me and my message to show up in an even bigger way. I mean, I started thinking, I was like, God, I need to start getting on in Facebook groups and talking about my message. Not to sell my services, but to get this message out there that it starts with you. And it starts with me and you create an us. And that is where our power truly lies. So we need to keep this conversation open. We need to lift each other up. We need to show up and rise and shine together and do whatever it takes to keep walking into this darkness, because it is so apparently there. And thank God we know it now. Thank God we can see it and that we can truly understand what the issues are so that we can do our best to help in whatever way it is, even if it's just owning your own personal power, right? It's a great place to start. It really is. All right, you guys, I'm crying, I'm snotting, I need to blow my nose, I need to cough. It's just a big mess. It's just a big mess. Oh my goodness, but thank you so much for being here. I had a completely different topic I was going to talk about, and then I was like, you know what? I can't. I need to talk about this because we all need to talk about it. And however we can find personal power and truly project that, we don't need to hear anymore about how it shouldn't be or it's unfair or how it's going to negatively serve us, because that is just going to bring more of that into our lives. And the truth is that right now we need to figure out the solutions, and we need to be here and be present and show up to do that. So it's truly just time to get the fuck over ourselves and our little dramas and whatever holds us back, and those things that say, you're not good enough to do this, to do that. It's like, you know what? Follow your dreams. Do what lights you up. Show up in the world lit up, because okay, you guys, just a quick example, then I'm going to get off. I was super sick this last week, right? I've been home all week, just like, oh God, I'm so sick. It was really horrible. Like, sucked. And what happens when you start feeling better after you're really sick is that you get like a renewed sense of life, right? And I went to the store today. I went to my regular health food store, New Seasons. And I also went to the mall. And I was like so happy just to be breathing and be out. And I was so nice to people. And I realized, wow, number one, my vibration is certainly a lot higher than most people's. And I recognize that. But what that also means is that most people's vibration is low. And I feel just me going into that store, being kind, laughing with the girl next to me who probably would have thought I never would have talked to her. And just like showing up in your life as a charged person, as somebody who's lit up and not caught up in my own negative beliefs and bullshit. That is really powerful. And I feel like if we all did that, like what if we all just started beaming our light and showing up in public, showing up next to people in line and just sharing our love, because they might be worried and scared. And if we just focus on the moment and how we can be here right now and be thankful that we get to be here, that we get to walk in our shoes in this time in history, because while it's scary, yes, it's amazing. There is so much amazingness that's happening. And when we truly stand in that, that's going to be a ripple effect. It already is. I got to chill again. This is what it's about, you guys. It's the ripple effect of shining our light. So share this video, share the love, get on your own videos, get your message out there. If you're an online entrepreneur, message me. I will help you get on video, because video truly is the next wave of communication, and it's fucking amazing, isn't it? I love it so much, and I'm just like, oh my God, I get to teach this stuff. I love it. So good. Anyway, that's another live stream. So I'll just read some of your comments. Oh, Gina, you seriously heart me so hard. Oh my God, I heart you so hard, girl. Hot shower, then tea. Yeah, I know. No, I got a facial today with like a steam, and oh, it was so good. It felt really, really good. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Teresa says, we also discussed in my reading group how we used the law of attraction. Yes, he knew what to say to get heard. Exactly. And he never doubted that he was going to. I was like, how does he think he's going to win? Holy shit, right? It works. You guys, the law of attraction works. Christy says, Jaya, this is awesome. Thank you so much for finding the positive spin. We need to find the positive to get the light. It's so true. Ashley says, because he isn't a politician, he's a businessman. Yeah, yep, that's right. Lisa, as he is a marketing genius, do I agree with him? No, I can only hope he makes changes. Yeah, totally. It's not about agreeing with him, or not about that at all. Just about pointing out that fact, right? It is kind of an interesting way to look at it. Wendy Lee says, the bottom line is this, Jaya. America wanted real change. They were tired of Hillary's deceptive, corruptive, recklessness. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. She was dangerous to Americans and America. Okay, anyway, sorry, Wendy, but this is a positive stream. So love you, but I'm going only positive on this. Kesar, you're not feeling what's happening in Portland. Yeah, no more playing the victim. It's right. We got to stand up, you guys. All right. Anyway, let me see what else I got here. Thanks for all the comments and love, you guys. Hey, Amanda. All right, Kaylee, is that how I say that? Kaylee, he is elected by the people. The real America has spoken, and they want freedom from tyranny. Yeah, I don't know that I totally relate to that, but I hear you. Kaylee. Okay, I got you, girl. Yeah, you guys, just do what you can. Do what you can to be in your truth and in your light, and use this opportunity to propel you forward into a direction that's going to create the life you want, because you're creating the life you want. You, right now, with your thoughts, with your actions, and your intentions. So let's just continue that work and do whatever we can to lift ourselves up and lift each other up. It's what we got. It's what we got, and we have a lot of ability to do that with social media and live streaming like this. Yeah. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Go ahead and share the video if you feel inclined, and I will see you on my next live stream, where I'll get back to the business of talking about online business and video. But yeah, you're welcome, Gina. Jennifer says, change equals change. We as a collective can do big things. That's right, Jennifer. Thank you, guys. Bye.